Hi, it's David from Life with Parkinson's. If you're new here, I hope you'll consider subscribing. For everybody else, thank you for coming back and watching another episode. If you want to help others find content like this, please hit the like button. That is the best way you can help. Okay guys, I'm going to get right to it. I've had a most exciting, difficult, exhausting, and stellar week. I've been involved in the production and shooting of a hunting show that is going to be entitled Hunting with Parkinson's. And I'm very excited about this project. It's being produced by Far Gun Hunting. I'll include a link in the description below. And they are just a wonderful team. And I have a lot more of a greater respect for people that are involved in any sort of film and television, because when you're trying to hunt and there's cameras going everywhere and people are recording everything that you're doing, it is very distracting and it is extremely difficult to concentrate. But this team of people has just been amazing, and it's going to be a couple months before the episode is out, but I will share it with you when it comes out. And it's also given me the opportunity to test some Parkinson's related devices, therapies that I've been guinea pigging myself out for. But I would like to tell you how our sponsors have impacted this trip, because they've had a big impact in just being able to keep up with everyone around me. The filming and recording took 5 days. It started on Monday and it ended on Friday, which is today. And tomorrow morning this will be up on the channel. So I'm not going to be able to do a lot of editing. I just want to get this out because I think it's interesting and important, and I don't want to make you guys wait. But the actual episode of me hunting with Parkinson's is going to be probably at least a couple months away. So the first thing I want to show you is my new red light for travel by Rouge Care Canada, of course, one of our sponsors. And this has been responsible for helping boost my energy when I'm not at home. When I leave the house, you've all seen the big red light on my door. It's too big and it's too heavy and it's too expensive to take anywhere. So Rouge Care Canada developed what they call their nano device, and it's their smallest red light. And I've been trying it all week, and it really, really works well. Like if you've been looking for a red light to purchase, like if a bigger red light isn't in your budget and you really want to get into this and try this, I highly recommend the Nano. It allows focus treatment on a small area. And what I've been doing is I've just been hitting my hands and my wrists, because your wrist is a big transfer point for circulation in your body. And then the back of my head, where that soft spot in your skull is, I've been hitting that. This has 3 different functions on it. I'm not going to look directly at it when I turn it on because it is so bright. But it has the red light. It has a combo between the near infrared red light and the regular red light. And it also has just the NIR, the near infrared red light, which is the one I use because that provides the penetration into under your skin. And just this on its own has given me more than enough energy boost to keep up with everybody else. And the next device that I want to talk about that has been quite helpful on this hunting shoot. One evening I could barely get out of the truck. They went and grabbed this walking aid for me. And I know you've seen this before on my channel, but if you're suffering from Parkinson's freezing of gait, this device was made specifically to combat that. And Far Gone Hunting has that footage of me using this and not using this to get from the truck to the trailer. So when they have it, I will use it and put it up the next stride, which attaches to any cane, walking pole, or walker. Really did save my butt. You know, I don't really want people to carry me into the trailer so I can go lay down. But when you're off and your freezing of gait is extremely bad, I highly recommend this device. Based on my personal experience, I really think everybody should have access to it. And right now it's only sold in the USA. But if we can get 10 or more people on a waiting list for Canada, the Oro Devices, our sponsor, will make this readily available to everyone in Canada. So everyone that needs help in Canada will have access to this device instead of it just being sold exclusively in the United States. And the next thing I want to share with you is my homemade Parkinson's gloves device that my friend Trevor helped build. On the first day of filming, I tried to push my Parkinson's a little bit, and it really backfired on me. Like, I nearly passed out in the woods. My blood pressure went so low from using my rescue medication that, yeah, I went down pretty quick like a sack of potatoes, and everyone was quite worried about me. And I was worried about me as well. So I started waking up earlier and using the glove and following my proper routine. And I just want to scream from the highest rooftop, this does work. I went from nearly passing out from rescue medication to being able to walk. Monday versus like Wednesday was night and day. If there's any way that you have someone who can help you make this technology, this vibration therapy, there will be a link in the description below to take you to the Vibro-Tactile Therapy site on YouTube, where they have all the information that you need to get going and build one of these devices. And last but not least is, of course, Comfort Linen, our first sponsor, and we are very thankful for their support. When I come up here, I use their travel sheet and pajamas because during the night my medication will run out, and it's extremely difficult to get in and out of bed and to like turn over or even sit up. This morning it took me 15 minutes to sit up and get out of bed, but being able to move in bed and get a proper sleep is worth more than its weight in gold. I highly recommend that you check out Comfort Linen and what they can offer you. If you have a loved one with Parkinson's or any other movement disorder that has trouble moving in bed, there is a link in the description below that will take you to the Comfort Linen website, and you'll be able to save on their product. Based on my personal experience, I highly recommend it. So that has been my week. I've gone from passing out in the forest, barely able to keep up, to almost keeping up with the others, just from the support of these very inexpensive and incredibly versatile and reliable devices. I know our medical systems are so different in each country, but in the Canadian medical system, there's such a backlog and there's such an overload of people who need to see like movement disorder specialists and neurologists. My own personal movement disorder specialist says there's over 800 people on his waiting list. Over 800 people just waiting to get diagnosed, which leads me to believe that we need to be our own advocate. We need to be an advocate for our loved ones who are suffering from Parkinson's or other movement-related disorders. Alternative treatments and therapies have been researched and are proven to work. Check out any of these and put them to the test. Okay, well, thank you for listening. Thank you for taking this journey together. Thank you for letting me be part of your life. Feel free to leave a question or a comment below. I welcome the opportunity to respond. Let's continue to take this journey together. Have a good day. I'll talk to you later. I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.